Hey kids, it's Arp. This is the ArpCast, somewhat live from the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains in eastern Tennessee. Today we talk about different things, weird people, and maybe unicorns and rainbows. We read poetry and short stories too. Most of all, we keep it real. This is the ArpCast, starting now. ArpCast number 45. 45 big ones. We're almost to 50. I can taste it. January 29, 2018. Yep. January almost gone. People, what have you accomplished this month? I want to know. I want to hear from you. Write something. Say something. You're so quiet. I need your energy. Follow us. Subscribe. Looking for 100 subscribers on YouTube by May 4, 2018. That's right, May 4. May the 4th be with you. 100. We're below 20. I'm not discouraged. I'm not. So the weekend wrap up, it was a good weekend. A delicate blend of rest and reading. So doing some reading, studying a little bit, learning about the world, that sort of thing. Really enjoyed it. Had some friends over, some new folks, at least for the girls, and they met some new folks, and I met some new folks. And it was just, new conversation and that curiosity of meeting new people, being introduced to new thoughts, different perspective. It's great. It's wonderful. You ought to do it. Again, we talked about this, and I'm trying to do this, and I hope to be able to keep it going through the year, the dinner party. It is just something, it's a miracle. It's a Festivus miracle. I know we're post-Festivus, but it is indeed a Festivus miracle. Rain, had some rain. Steady it seemed yesterday, Sunday. It kind of rained and it was kind of blah and dreary outside and that sort of thing. And the gutters are making noises and just chaos. One would think. Yet we still live a lavish life indeed. A lavish life. When you really think about it, when you get down to the base of living. Quote, you must realize the boundless benefaction lavished on beings. End quote. Let me say that again. Quote, you must realize the boundless benefaction lavished on beings. End quote. It's from a book I'm reading. I've read it several times. A Vedanta treatise, a little bit philosophy, that sort of thing. Eastern philosophy. So break it down for us, Art. Break it down, man. Come on, break it down. All right, I'll break it down for you. So let's take the most interesting word in this whole thing for me is actually not this word, but it comes later at the end. But let's take the first word that really leaps out, and that's benefaction. So what is benefaction? Benefaction is a gift, is a donation. It's something that you get. Almost, if you connect the word selfless to it, it's almost, you can get there from here. Everywhere around us, gifts. And the book goes into some things, that just happen that we absolutely take for granted. Absolutely. The way our bodies function and our eyes and our ears and the life and the environment around us, gravity, weather, how things are made for us at the right time in our lives. Benefaction. It's a gift. Yeah, we walk around. This is my place. This is how I'm going to do it. By God, it's a gift. Lavished. That word, I think maybe people think it's you got to be rich or it's monetary. It's not. It's lavished upon us without hesitation, without constraints, in heaps. Just comes. Boundless. It just falls out of the sky. There's no limit to it. We wouldn't even know where to start. We're all trying to figure it out, try to understand through math and science and STEM and all. And we've had our STEM discussion way back when. It's crazy. Trying to figure out what all this is, why we're getting it. We think somehow we're glorious or deserving or whatever it is. I don't think it's any of that stuff. That's me. I mean, it's my opinion. But yet it just comes to us boundless. Love, hate, whatever it is, whatever that thing is that you're getting, it is absolutely just there's a wellspring somewhere and it just keeps coming forth. It's amazing to me. In my mid-40s, I finally realized exactly what that is. Haven't, in terms of the meaning of it. And I guess one would say slowly getting to that point where I truly realize how insignificant I really am and how utterly boundless the world is and everything around the world and the universe and the Milky Way and on and on and on and on. So this next word is the tough one. Realize. So let me read the quote again to you. Quote, "You must realize the boundless benefaction lavished on beings." So realize, and the way that it's worded here is a bit of a command, right? This is the egoless exercise. You've got to work to realize this. It's not just turn a page in a book, religious or otherwise, and go, oh yeah, I believe. No, this is hard work. You got to grind through this thing. You got to want it. You got to want to get there. Ownership is really tenancy, right? It's just, you're just a tenant here. You're on a lease. I don't care, I've got a nice house and everything, a plot of land. This is a lease. So how do we get there to that point of realization? And as this particular book talks about self-realization, regardless of what you believe in or don't believe in, realize that this gift, this boundless gift, is tremendous. It keeps everything together. 1 second or 1 foot out of it, just amazing. In our revolutions around the sun, the way we rotate on our axis. Some believe or don't believe the damage that we're causing to our own home planet. It's throwing things out. What are we doing with this gift? And we think we're supreme. It's infinitesimal. So small, so inconsequential. So, when you go out there, you go to bed tonight, think about this gift. Think about how tremendous it is and how significant it is. I pray that you do that. I love you guys. We will see you on the program on Wednesday. Well, kids, you know who this is. It's ARP, damn it. You have been listening to the ArpCast, a sensational, fact-filled experience meant to change the world. I'm happy you stopped by. Our sponsors, those greedy, wily bastards, thank you too. Make sure to write, "This has been the ArpCast." I'm out.